Hey leaders, so I wanted to make a real quick video for you guys since you all want to push for elite this year. I had a call with Lindsay yesterday that really kind of helped me figure out what to focus on right now and really helped me get organized and well, yeah, focused, like I just said. So I wanted to share this with you guys because I thought that it would really help because I know it really helped me. Because a lot of days when I'm not on calls, I tend to like be all over the place. Like 1 minute I'm like, I always do my bat and stay focused on my bat. But after I do that, I tend to be like, 1 minute I'm on Facebook Messenger, the next minute I'm on Instagram, like trying to find new followers, the next minute I'm helping a coach, and then a notification pops up for boot camp and I'm trying to respond to there. So I have to like put my blinders on if I want to have effective results because I know that's what I did when I made Elite happen this past year, and it really helped me to stay focused. So I'm going to post a picture of this in the team page, or not the team page, but in our Push to Elite group. Um, what I did is I basically just figured out um, time blocks for my day. And believe me, I flippin' hate schedules with a passion, but I am determined to make our team the top team out of all of Beachbody this year. So I'm waking up at 6 a.m. now, and I hate mornings. I'm not a morning person, and I hate working out in the morning, but I'm getting up at 6 a.m. and going straight into my workout. And then, like I said a second ago, I was very kind of scattered this week, like doing stuff all over the place. So what I did is I set aside time on what part of my business I'm going to run during certain parts of the day. And mine, honestly, guys, I'm going to be working 12-hour days for the next 90 days, sometimes more, because I have big goals that I want to make happen. And the beginning of the year is super important for me if I want to be in the top. So, right now, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. And it's backwards, I guess. But I blocked out my personal time, so that's from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. So that's the time I'm going to get up. I'm going to work out. I'm going to do my time with God. I'm going to have my breakfast and do whatever else I need to do. Put makeup on if I feel like it. And then from 8 to 11, let me back up a second. Lindsay said one thing that really helped me: about 20% of your time should be spent helping your team. The other 80% of the time should be spent on your business. Not that our teams aren't important, but if we get so focused and stay in management mode, we're not going to be able to build our own business, and that's going to affect our recruiting and our goals and the number of people that we're able to bring in. So you want to spend 80% of your time focused on your own business, and I'm going to give you guys some examples. The way that I figured out how much time that would be is I just did 80% times 12 hours, and I think it was like 9 point something hours. So 3 hours of my day will be spent doing stuff for the team. The other 9 hours are going to be spent doing stuff for my own personal business, which I'm going to go through in a second. So if I know you guys all aren't working 12 hours because you guys all have other things going on, but I would just kind of look at how many hours you are going to work. And being elite will require more work than you put in last year, I will tell you that. But if you guys are starting now, then it's not going to require as much work as I did at the end of last year because I didn't really put my foot on the gas last year until October. So don't do that to yourself, guys. So anyway, like I said, 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. is my personal time. I'm just categorizing it all. From 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., that is the time that I'm working on my business. So I'm doing my business activity tracker. If you don't do that, if you have your own little daily checklist, that's fine. Mine is my own modified version of the BAT. But as long as you're doing the 3 vital behaviors and following up, that's all that matters in recruiting. So I'm doing my BAT, I'm doing my messages, like responding to messages and stuff like that. But I'm only responding to messages from prospects during that time or new people that I'm forming. Then I'm working on growing my social media and then working on any personal projects that I might have, like revamping my Instagram or my blog or whatever. So that's from 8 to 11. From 11 a.m. to 2 p.m., I'm going to be doing nothing but recruiting. So I'm going to be doing calls, I'll be doing 3-ways, I'll be talking to my prospects, and then I have a list that's here in my notebook next to me where I ranked all of my coach prospects, like I prioritized them. So I ranked them like by interest level of high, medium, and low. So the people that are high and medium, I have a list which is massively long, but I'm going on Operation BFF with them. during this time if I'm not on calls, because that's really what was effective for me when I recruited all those people to go elite. Was just, when I say Operation BFF, I mean reaching out to these people every day, whether it's on Facebook or texting them or whatever. You know, you don't have to ask them how they're doing every day. Sometimes it might just be liking their picture and commenting on it. But I do encourage you to reach out to them at least every other day to say, like, hey girl, how's your week going? And then once a week or once every other week, I would reach out to them and let them know about our upcoming boot camp. The closer I got to the elite deadline, the more often I was reminding them. But you just want to be all up in their business and not make it about Beachbody. So that's what I mean by Operation BFF. So that's from 11 to 2. I'm focused on recruiting. From 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., I'm going to be focused on stuff for my business again. So I'll be sending out more invites. I'll be checking my messages again to close prospects. I'll just be checking my messages in general, you know, again, responding to new people I'm talking to and stuff like that. Excuse me. And then also, again, just building my social media. So that's from 2 to 6. Then from 6 to 9 p.m. is my time to work with the team. So that's when I'll be available to take calls. I'll be checking into the groups, like the training groups, and our team page and stuff like that. I'll be responding to messages from the team and helping out with, you know, anything they need help with, and then working on any projects that I'm working on that would help the team. So that's kind of how my day looks, and my goal is to stop working by 9 p.m. and between 9 and 11 I'll have more personal time again so that I can unwind and not be glued to my phone while I'm in bed like I was for a few months there. So that'll just be my time to do whatever I want to do before I go to bed, whether that's read or take a bath or talk to Daryl or whatever it is. So I'll just go through that again real quick. But guys, this really helped me, and I started following it for the most part yesterday. Like, I had already been kind of following it. I mean, the time at least I was, not necessarily the chunks of splitting it up this way. But it makes me feel so much better and less stressed out to have this so that I know exactly what I need to be doing every single day. And, you know, every single day is not going to be the same, so I might have to be a little bit flexible and take a recruiting call, a coach prospect call during a time that I don't want to. But in general, this is what I'm going to try to follow. So I'll post a picture of this, and I do encourage you guys to make your own as well. Actually, I'm going to give you guys that as a homework assignment to turn in by, what's today, Friday? Turn it in by Sunday, because this is really going to help us so much. And what I did is I just put it here in my calendar that I have sitting on my desk. And that's another thing that I did too, by the way, is I have like the month all written out, where you can see I have like boot camp, whatever that says, whatever that says, whatever that says, everything that's coming up. And then I have, the screensaver keeps coming on. I have during the week where I have like my calls and stuff written out, and then up at the top I'll highlight like whatever starting that Monday, boot camp, whatever. So this really helps me. And organization and following a schedule are my weaknesses, but I'm going to make them my strengths this year, because I know in order to make big things happen, you have to stay organized and follow a system so that you can stay focused and not lose focus. Because if you're not organized, if you're not following a system, if you don't have your blinders on, you will lose your focus. And when you lose your focus, you're not going to make your goals happen. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going to post a picture, like I said, and I can't wait to see what y'all come up with. Let me know if you have questions. Bye.